Welcome back for another video. Today I'll be showing you how to patch a hole in your pond liner. Here's my pond. It is completely drained now and I have all the fish over in those two tanks. And it's been a few days so the water's all pretty much dried at the bottom. But basically I'm going to be patching that hole you can see kind of right down there. I'll show you when I get in there. But it's a hole kind of on that crease, so we'll see how it works. It would be nice if it was like, well, it would be nice if I didn't have a hole at all. But it would be easier to patch if it was like right over there, because it's a flatter surface. So with this crease, it's gonna make it a little harder. I'll get down there and show you, but first I'm gonna clean it and everything. The patch kit I'm gonna use, so I'll post a link to the same one on Amazon. So it's this guy right here. So the liner I have is EPDM liner. It's 45 mil EPDM liner, and this kit is for that. It comes with 2 patches, a roller, some primer, a scrubber, and some gloves. I probably won't use the gloves, but I got this specific one. You could get like round patches if you wanted, which would be cheaper, but I got this, it's got the roller and the primer, and I wanted to make sure to use that to make sure I don't have to do it again. Which, I mean, the round patches that you can get for like 10 bucks would work. I can post a link to that as well if you wanted. Otherwise, this will work perfectly. So before I get in the pond, here's what I'm going to be using to do the patch. I have some alcohol to clean the surface, some water as well, which I'll use first before the alcohol to clean it, a rag for wiping and so forth. Here's the patch kit I mentioned earlier with everything you need in there, and then some scissors. Here's the hole in my pond. It's like something first chewed it and then it got torn or something. So the problem with if something chewed it down here, it's probably gonna happen again, but this is gonna be like a temporary patch, and then I'll see if I wanna just patch it again when something eats a hole, or redo the pond or something. But it's also kind of crazy, like the pond, the liner used to be all the way against the wall when I made the pond, and now like with the water out, there's a huge, look at that, there's like a gap between the liner about 2 inches. So that's gonna also make it a little harder to get the patch on there because I can't push on anything. Versus like right there, that's like solid, but all around here, just kind of weird. I wonder if it's because of the heat or something. I don't think so. But anyway, there's the hold I'm gonna be doing. So the nice thing is this crease I can get out of the way, and then I can get it right there. Just gotta clean all that up, and then we'll be set. And also with how this hole is, it probably will keep getting bigger, just because it's gonna be, you can see that slice right there. Probably just keep tearing over time and just get bigger and bigger. But otherwise, the first thing I want to do is clean the surface right here. So first I'll just use some water and rub this all just to get it as clean as possible. The patch kit also comes with this little sponge scrubber, which will help cleaning as well. So we got the liner nice and clean right there. You can see kind of the difference. Did a lot of scrubbing with that little brush, that little green scrubber, which actually worked well. So that's good. I just gotta dry it off. I'll probably let it dry in the sun for a little minute too after using this rag. So after cleaning it with the water, just want to take some alcohol and get it on there. I'll use the rag to wipe it down and everything. Get it everywhere, clean it as much as possible. Get it on all the spots. This is all just to help ensure that the patch sticks as well as it can. If you have the ability to get like a board behind here and get it on a flat surface for pushing the patch, that would be ideal. Here's one of the patches, which will cover the area. It's kind of small though. I would have hoped it was a little bigger. But anyways, you want to cut it. You want to cut this into more of a rounder shape so it's less likely to peel off. So there's a patch. It's nice and round. So that should do better than this rectangle one. It'd be nice if I had another person. Also, it's kind of hard to do this with recording. Just got the camera right here. I got to do it from the side. Otherwise, that's going to go on like that. Before I do that, I want to get that primer on there. But here's that primer. It says shake well. It's in a glass bottle. And then to apply it, what I'll be using is this small rag right here. Just a corner of a towel. That should get it on nicely. Alright, there we go. So now I can cover the whole area. Some more on there. Just dries up too quickly. I wonder if this is some crappy primer or something. Alright, this is some crappy primer. Anyways, typically with the primer, you want it to wait until it's tacky. So I'm just going to apply a lot of this, and hopefully this works with this primer. I should have worn those gloves. It wasn't supposed to be this messy. Alright, got it on there. So typically you want to wait until it's tacky. So I'll do this fast. So we got that primer on there. I want to grab this patch, peel that off. And then alright, now that we got that there, you want to grab that roller, smooth that all out. Got all dirty now. Alright, so we got that patch on there. Then what I like to do is, I've used a different primer, and as I mentioned, this is kind of crap, but I like to put it around the outside and rub it in there just to give it a better seal right here on the edges. So with this, I'm just going to pour it up here and see how it goes. I'll post better primer in the description, but you have to buy like a big can of it, and that's why I got this patch kit, because it came with this little bottle. So we'll see. All right, that's nice. So I got it to go around the outside like that. Now we'll let it dry. Typically, I mean, you should be able to add water pretty quickly, but I'll wait like 10 minutes and we'll see from there. So you can see I got that patch on there. It was kind of a mess getting it on here just because that primer, I don't know if it was me or that primer just sucked. But anyway, it was able to work, so hopefully that seals it. Here's the patch. It's been like a few hours. So I went to Home Depot and stuff like that. I mean, it seems decent. I can probably pull it off. I mean, it looks like it's doing well right here as well, but I don't want to work on it too much. It's attached though. Let's see where I messed the primer. But I mean, as you can see, as I said, it's working well there. So far, so good. So far, the pond's all good. The water's staying where it's at. Got a bunch of fish in here now. They're all nice and happy. So the leak was right down there where that goldfish is, all the way down there at the bottom. Well, that sums up this video. I'll post links and everything to what I used to patch it in the description, as well as some better ones that you can check out as well. If you did like this one, remember to check out this video up here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.